In this video, I will be reviewing radius, diameter, and circumference. What do you remember about the parts of a circle? I know that this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. I know that a circle has a center, and in this circle, my center is located at -1, 3. I know that this circle has a radius that can be measured from the center all the way to the end. So in this circle, my radius measures 3. I know that every circle also has a diameter, and the diameter is measured from one end to the other end, passing through that center. In this circle, my diameter is 6. I also know that a center circle has an area. The area is the shaded part, but that's not for this lesson. That's coming soon to a math class near you. Let's practice a few questions together with this circle. The center of the circle is at, well, there's the center. It's at 1 to the right and 2 up. So this is at 1, 2. This circle has a radius of, from center to edge, I measure 2 units. This circle has a diameter of, from edge to edge, passing through the center, 4. The circle intersects the x-axis. This is the x-axis down here. I see that the circle touches the x-axis just one time. And the circle intersects the y-axis. Oh, I see it intersects it here and here. So it intersects it 2 times. When we talk about circumference, circumference is when we measure the outer edge of a circle. It measures how long the circle actually is. Think about a rope. If we were to measure the circumference of this circle, that would be like unknotting the rope and measuring how long it is. Circumference is always pi times the diameter. So if I know that the radius of the circle is 5, that means that from one end to the circle all the way to the other end would be 10. So to find the circumference, I would do pi times 10 or 10 pi. Let's practice a couple of questions together. If I know that the radius of a circle is 7, that means that the diameter would measure 14, and then the circumference would measure 14 pi. Well, in this circle, I know that the diameter is 18, which means that the circumference would be 18 pi. And working backwards, that means that my radius from center to edge would measure 9. In this circle, I can measure from the center, which is at -1, 1. I can see that my radius is 4. The diameter is 8. So my circumference is 8 pi. It's your turn. Here are 6 questions to practice. In a moment, you're going to pause the video, and when you have completed the problems and have your answers, go ahead and continue to see my solutions. Ready for the answers? Pause the video and check your work. Now that you're an expert, let's practice with 8 more questions. Remember to pause the video after each problem, and when you have your answer, go ahead to see my solution. There are 8 questions in total. Pause after each one. This one was a little tricky because you can see that while the blue line doesn't touch the black line, we know that the x-axis goes forever. So yeah, the circle's going to intersect it. Let's keep going. In this example, it looks like my circle never ever touched my y-axis. So it intersects the y-axis 0 times. This one's a little tricky, so I added a guideline through the center for you. Last one. Thank you so much for watching our video on radius, diameter, and circumference. Next, you should go on to My MCPS Classroom to check out the next activity. And if you still need help, go to Google and search radius, diameter, circumference, or check out an activity on Khan Academy. Thanks.